Good afternoon. The subject today is Pepsi. I thought you were outside. Well, I'm finishing my vlog. Okay. So, yes, as you can see. And, here and there in the past months, I've had a Pepsi and been like, it's alright, or Diet Pepsi, and like, it's okay. But my loyalty has always been to Coke and Diet Coke. So, for the weekend, no, recent history, the three of us went to Crusoe's for a slice, and we don't usually go there, but Paul and Poppy went there once, and they were like, it's good, and I was like, maybe I should lift the blacklist ban, because like when we first moved here, I didn't like their pizza, and never went back again, so I decided to give them a try, and it was good, but they only had Pepsi products. So my thing is usually when I buy a thing, a case or whatever, of a soda, it's Diet Coke. But if I'm at a restaurant, I like to get a non-diet Coke. And I think you know this. And then maybe if I want a second one, the second one will be Diet. So I went and got they only had Pepsi products, so I got a Pepsi. I was like, I like this. It's pretty similar to Coke, but not as thick and syrupy. And Paul's like, I've always found it more quenching than Coke. I like Pepsi better. And I always thought people that liked Pepsi better were trashy. I mean, what the fuck? It's just branding and it means nothing. It's the same fucking shit. But there you have it. I look down on Pepsi people, including my mother. I didn't look down on her, but she would always buy Coke because that's what everybody in the house liked. And she'd be like, I like Pepsi better. We didn't really have sodas in the house that much, more for like parties and things. But yeah, that was that. But other than her, like I always felt like Pepsi people smoked cigarettes, wore polyester, screamed at their kids in the street, went out with rollers in their hair. Basically, people in my neighborhood. And so anyway, get this Pepsi. I liked it. So this is on Sunday, day before yesterday. Was a Nancy day, so we had our little date, and we dropped off a lot of clothes at Savers in preparation, and then we went to this place that is like pretty authentic. Most of the people that work there don't speak English, and it just has it has an authentic feel, and the food's really good. It doesn't feel like a white people place. And by the way, like I was oblivious of Memorial Day weekend. Like I actually had no idea until Sunday afternoon, and Paul's family was talking about it. And Paul forgot that he even had Monday off. But anyway, we were there on Sunday, and it was filled with bros and their girls. It's a small place, and we were like, oh my god, there's one table left, and we took it, but it seemed like I was like, is it Cinco de Mayo? Like it had that vibe of like partying white people in a Mexican place. And I was like, this is like a Memorial Day thing because they don't have to go to work tomorrow because everybody seemed wasted. Kind of reminded me of like the Scott Killen crew, like semi sporty preppy, basically good natured, seeming, but like loud. They were loud and they're all at different tables talking across the room to each other. But anyway, that has nothing to do with anything. Then they have a drink case where you just pick out your drink and you bring it to your table and they add that to your bill. And I usually get a Jarritos. I always call them Jarritos. I mean, it's got to be Jarritos, right? And my favorite is grapefruit. And I've enjoyed other flavors. They had pineapple. I like pineapple. But I wanted canned freezing soda. And they had Coke and Pepsi. I was like, what do I do? I was like, I'm going to get both. And I brought him back to the table, and Paul was like, oh, I don't want a soda. I was like, these are for me. And he was like, really? I was like, yeah. And he ordered a margarita. Then the woman brings a glass filled with ice and a straw, and then she puts it down on his side. And I was embarrassed that I had two sodas, so I kind of pushed one over to his side. Anyway, I basically did the Coke, the Pepsi challenge, and but we were talking and eating, and like I kind of like just drank them. I didn't really think about it. I noticed that the Coke like didn't have its strong Coke flavor, but neither did Pepsi. But I thought there'd be more of a contrast, and I think that drinking them close together, they kind of like annihilated each other as far as taste. It just wasn't distinctive, and I thought it would be. But then again, like I said, I wasn't paying close attention. I wasn't like treating it like a challenge. I was just drinking them. So after that, we went to Stop and Shop of Northport to load up on drinks and other food. And because I've been having this problem, it's kind of like a clinical depression like thing. I mean, it's like some kind of mental thing where I have a grocery list. I know what we need, and I cannot bring myself to go to Super Ghoul Town, which Poppy made it up. But then she got mad when I called it that, and she made it Super Rude Town, which fits perfectly. They both fit perfectly, but I like Ghoul Town better. I can't go. I mean, it's like the last time I went was when I flipped out on that guy, and that was after weeks of not going. And now I can't go even more. And then I think, well, let's go to Stop and Shop. It's more annoying, narrow out aisles. You know the deal with Stop and Shop, but it's just a different place. Just to go, maybe if I go to a different place, I could do it and maybe have a slice at Branch or something. So anyway, this has been ongoing, like a problem. And we like sometimes have like no food, and I'm not cooking, and we don't have no food, but it's just bare minimum. It's not good enough. Running out of fruits and vegetables, and so I've been feeling really guilty, really paralyzed. Anyway, so when we were in Northport, I was like, can we just go there together? I felt like he would give me strength, which he did. It's hard for me to just take Mommy. And if I have time to myself, like on the weekends, and Paul's with her, I still can't bring myself to go by myself. I used to not have this problem as much as I do now. I don't know what it's about. So he and I go. It's great. You know, we got a lot of things we need. We got broccoli, blueberries, carrots. Those are the healthy things, and other healthy things, and staples like pasta, bread, milk, yogurt, tons of drinks. Anyway, he helped me get it done. And I was in the drink soda aisle, loaded up on my seltzer, my ginger ale, and then looking at the boxes of sodas. Diet Coke's been my thing for quite a while. And the last time I bought one, I went for Diet iced tea lemonade Snapple. and I was really enjoying it for most of the box, and it really had a kick to it. Like I was afraid it would be like not too caffeinating. It was like I really felt it, like because I was drinking 2 a day, and because I thought one wouldn't be enough, and then after the second one I'd feel kind of aggressive, and so anyway, so I drank a whole thing of that, but by the end I was like, it felt like real sugar. It didn't feel fake, but then toward the end I was like, I need my bubbles back. This is kind of sickeningly sweet, but I would say in moderation, Snapple iced tea lemonade is a nice treat if you diet, if you're looking for an iced tea lemonade, if you like that kind of thing. I mean, I really love them, but I'm done with it for now. So I wanted bubbles, and I kind of got off bubbles because I was kind of like not feeling the harsh, intense bubbles of Diet Coke that I've always loved. So I'm looking at Pepsi, Diet Pepsi. I was like, let's do it. Let's do it. And it's all right. It's I guess it's Splenda. It just says it's aspartame free, whatever the hell that means. Um, sucralose. Sucralose. That's Splenda. I'm not really a big fan of Splenda usually. Like I like NutraSweet, and it doesn't have like the mega bubble harshness going down your throat. But when I keep it super duper cold, it's good. I guess it's sweeter than Diet Coke. It might not be what you want, what you're looking for, but I'm enjoying it as a break. Yeah, I'm enjoying it. I could see being over it by the time I'm done with my cans and running back to Diet Coke, or even some Diet Snapple thing. I like Diet Snapple because like it's in those fat glass bottles, and I like the way the lid pops. And as long as it's super cold, it's fine. It's non-carbonated, so you don't have to worry about the carbonation slipping out. And I like that it is top competitor to Arizona, and Arizona is the Dianati family company. Like I like sticking it to them, and I hate the Arizona packaging, and I don't think they're that great. So Snapple uses real sugar, which I just only recently learned. So I never knew there was anything good to be said about Snapple, but they use sugar and Arizona doesn't. There's something really fucking tacky about Arizona, and like their branding or whatever, their look, their logos, their designs are just like ugly and confusing. And they wouldn't give Paul a job when we first moved here. It's like fuck you. Even though it's like the family business. So that's it. And they have many diet products, but I will not partake. And sometimes I drink one at family events, and they're never that good. And they have a lot of products that you don't see on shelves. Like a lot. Like last night, it was like a cherry berry skinny can of seltzer, like flavored seltzer or sparkling water. And I was like, I've never seen this in a store. And if John were talkable too, I'd be like, yeah, you guys have products that are not, I've never seen in stores. Like, what's up with that? But he was either dozing asleep or on his phone. And I can't talk to him. 14:36, gotta go. Love ya. Bye.